It's a very interesting perspective on building. Basically, this session was about building a modern university IT infrastructure. So there was one view around how mobility brings that into perspective. There's another view around how GIS solutions brings that into perspective, and how linking everything up allows better management, better automation. Essentially, that's the core objective. You know, good, strong management, surveillance, and also helping the staff manage their IT resources better, manage the overall IT infrastructure in a better manner. Now, one of the areas which we haven't touched upon yet in our discussions is the use of SLAs. So how are universities, how are ministries working with SLAs? Is it really a core feature in discussions over here? How do SLAs help you in scoping such investments, when you go with such investments around not just business intelligence, but with mobility, with GIS solutions? What is the benefit of having a strong SLA? And then secondly is a question which was touched upon earlier, but which wasn't featured or discussed in the presentation, is what are the biggest challenges in going ahead with these investments? You know, where are the barriers? Is it on the technology level? Is it on the implementation level? Is it on the integration with the staff level? Is it on the adoption level? Is it the faculty who doesn't want to, you know, go with these solutions? Are they not comfortable with it? So what are the biggest challenges? So to get the questions started, these are the two first questions which I have. Would you want to start first, and then we'll move over to Zubair?
Yes, sure. So it's a good question actually about the SLA, because the security tools, the security solutions or services are something good. Everyone wants to have security around. But what if I give you state-of-the-art security and you don't have, as a service, and you don't have an SLA, service level agreement? How you can make sure that during using my service for an online exam, it will not fail? You want some kind of assurance that my service will work as I'm promising you. That's why in Zscaler we have multiple SLA, service level agreements, given to the customers. One of them is the high availability. High availability as 4 nines, 99.99%, which is less than 1 hour per year of failure. Failing to do that means that the customer will get the service for free of charge. Also, we have an SLA for antivirus or virus capture rate. 100% virus capture rate SLA means you will not be infected with a virus. At any moment you are infected with a virus, you are entitled to come to us saying, I have a virus, you have to give me the service free of charge. Also, we have, for example, an SLA for latency. I don't want to apply multiple of measurements of security analysis, data analysis, data loss prevention, inline antivirus, anti-spyware, and cause you delay when you go to your, for example, for YouTube, for Yahoo website, or whatever. That's why we also give an SLA for latency, which is maximum 10 milliseconds, which is not observed at all. Along with different SLAs, like SLA for log retention, that at any moment, for any activity happening over the web, the IT administrator of the university will have it ready, logged, and reported as his portal, so he can see any issue or anticipate any coming issue for this.
Fantastic. Do you want to touch upon the challenges also?
So we started in the Middle East actually in 2011 maybe. Yes, any new technology will have its challenges. But as the mobile service is growing, those challenges are becoming weaker, I would say. Most of the universities, most of the customers, they are adopting mobile services. They are looking now for technology to apply security for those. Yes, there might be some resistance, for example, for someone visiting the university saying, why should I be secured, or why my traffic should be inspected for security? But this will happen all the time. And people by time will start, to get used for such kind of measurements. That's why I think it's an IDC research that anticipated by 3-4 years maximum, the number of customers utilizing the cloud services, which includes mobility, will be much higher than people using the on-premise solution or standard legacy tradition appliance sitting in the data centers.
Fantastic. Zubair, do you want to touch upon this from a GIS point of view, and also bring in the education angle
Sure.
on the SLA aspect and the challenges around adoption in universities over here.
SLAs are actually very much part of any IT solutions to ensure the business continuity with our customers. Without a well-defined SLA, it's very difficult to get benefit of the investment by what customer has made. So we ensure that we have a SLAs with our customers, and so that they are busy doing with their business and we are supporting them to function as our solutions to do what the solution is supposed to do.
Great. And what are the biggest challenges you face when you talk to organizations, when you talk to universities, to ministries, to schools, in them adopting detailed, GIS implementations to map out for analytics for various purposes? What are the biggest challenges that you see some of the audience members anticipating in these investments?
Sure. The biggest challenge here is basically to get people ready for the change. But this is also an opportunity to get benefit of the latest development and the technologies. And with a preliminary effort of educating or bringing out the benefit to our customers, usually it goes well.
Okay, fantastic. I just want to open up to questions. We have, I think we're running out of time. So we'll take maybe one question. Please raise your hands if you have any questions. Please don't be shy. Just one ahead. Can you please go?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. There is an inverse relationship between availability, security, and convenience or usability of any system. Balancing these is a real challenge from business perspective and from technology perspective. You're saying that your systems are almost zero downtime and they are zero latency and they are yet secure. That's a very nice claim, but reality says the opposite. Whenever you increase one of them, the other two would have to suffer. How do you balance?
It's actually it's a question usually we try to address even within our presentation, but due to the limited time, I couldn't go into those details. So as a company Zscaler, we started as a cloud security. Meaning cloud security, we built the infrastructure from day one as a multi-tenant solution, as a solution that can do multiple of features, inspection, analysis, and all of these patterns have been developed. For example, one of the patterns is the nanolog technology. Nanolog technology is a pattern for us that each 50 gigabyte of data are compressed, indexed on the spot into 1 gigabyte of that data. So that's 50-to-1 ratio. And that's when I come to university, maybe saying, okay, I will not utilize huge storage from you just to save all of those logs. He will say, okay, show me that. And that's the real reality of the technology. At the same time, we have maybe most of our team spending most of the time just analyzing how can we secure the traffic in real time. For example, we don't wait until the information of the traffic saved in a hard disk or to be inspected and secured. No, on the spot, while it's being in memory, while it's being on the network card, we try to analyze it. Those are one of the patterns that Zscaler adopted. Now, of course, in reality, there might be a downtime. That's why we say it's 99.99%. We didn't say 5 nines, 6 nines. So we are leaving 1 hour per year for a failure, which so far, alhamdulillah, it didn't happen. We rely also in multiple locations. We understand that the cloud is something good, but I will not give you a cloud service at the cost of, that it will fail. That's why we build multiple data centers. In Saudi Arabia, we have 3. And within each data center itself built as high available. In the Middle East, we have around 10. In the world, across the globe, we have more than 52 data centers. We have also something called the central authority. Central authority is like the brain of the cloud. It's a device sitting just monitoring the health of those infrastructure and equipment. At any moment, we see high utilization of CPU, high utilization of network, traffic, or high utilization of memory, anything. Immediately, a node goes down and another node come up again to make sure that the SLA I give you, it will not be broken. So I will not, cost me to give you the service at no extra cost. And our base, if you let's say, for example, our agreement with someone like CAX, the utilization reaches 50%, I ship extra node. It reaches 70%, I turn those nodes on. So their customers, which is my customer at the end of the day as a university or education sector, it will not be affected by this technology or failure of the technology itself. I hope briefly I addressed your question.
It's a fairly comprehensive answer, but I'm sure if there's more discussion, we can continue later on.